Hello everyone, it's a boy Proph Rye. I'm back with another topic, another creative epic content, people. This is my fourth video for the night. After this one, people, I'm locking off. It's like 3:30 in the morning. By the time I go to sleep, probably 4 or 5 hours sleep, you know how it goes. We're back out there on the grind again. I'm gonna show up. They're gonna see me turn up every single day. I told you, lot, I'm banging out here. Oh man, now I know a lot of people are probably thinking, what's the topic? What's going on, Proph Rye? Teach us the wisdom. Teach us the knowledge. Let us know what we're doing wrong and what we shouldn't be doing. My teaching will bring you far, people. No joke. My teaching, if you do not become a proper man or a proper lady after my teaching, you are one of them. Simple as that. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it, people. I'm just being serious. You get me? So, I know a lot of people are thinking, what's the topic? What's Proph Rye talking about now? What is it, man? Tell us, man. Why are you holding us up all the time before you tell us the topic? This topic, people, is called people going to the brothel. Now, I know a lot of men are going to watch this and they're going to start laughing straight away because I'll be honest with you, a lot of men will watch this video and know that they went to the brothel yesterday, fam. You get me? Or they went last week. You get me? Or they're waiting for their paycheck to come so they can go this week. People are going to the brothel out here like there's no tomorrow. Now, people, I like to talk from experience, man. I got a lot of experience in a lot of things, you know, man. Proph Rye's been for a lot of these little 30 years, you know. And it's good to know that I'm on YouTube. It's good to know that I'm on YouTube talking to people about life experience and talking to them about and using myself as an example as well is a blessing, people, man. And like I said, there's a lot of men out there, man. They need to stay away from the brothel, man. And there's men out there, they got desires, they got fantasies, and they're going into the brothel and they know that is a lot of she's in there, people, and man, them are in there clotting it. I'm just being honest with you, people. I've been to the brothel. I believe, people, I haven't done that bad. And you know the reason why I'm going to tell you the truth and say I haven't done that bad, people? For some reason, growing up, man, there was always a little bit of fear in my heart to know that I don't think the brothel is a good thing, man. You get me? And I always realised that there's been a lot of time I went to the brothel and I just feel guilty. You get me? And I've been to the brothel, people, I'd say about 5 times, or probably less than that. I'm clean, man. I'm fucking clean. You can see it in my face. You can see it in my face. I'm fucking clean. But there's some people out there that's been to the brothel over 100 times, people. Their paycheck gets spent well. I'm being serious. People, I've been to the brothel about 5 times and I had an escort once. I had an escort, a Russian woman. She come over. And you know, so funny, people. And this is why you have to be careful in life. And this is why things is dangerous, because a lot of the times you'll think that you're literally ordering a normal woman coming to your house and you're going to have sex with her. You're going to give her the cash, not knowing that the lady is a demon, fam. You get me? So all of these things play a part, people, man. I'm telling you, man. With me, like I said, the experience in life with a lot of things that I've done is actually, when I look back at it now, I laugh so much because I think to myself, nah, I could never do that. That's horrible, that's dirty, that's nasty. Oh, my skin. You get me? My skin starts scratching and all of these things, people. But back in the days, going to the brothel was a thing for a lot of the man them. And it was a serious thing. I'm talking about man them couldn't get links. They'll be lined up outside the brothel. There's a man in the ends called Rodney. And Rodney's a big man and we used to chill in his house and stuff like that. The man them got Rodney into the brothel. And Rodney's the type of man, he just sits in his house all day smoking weed and listening to Max B and Jada Kiss and all of these things. For the whole day, smoke his weed and drinks Guinness and Red Bull. I swear to God. You get me? With them, the man them was shotting in Rodney's house, taught Rodney how to shot. And then Rodney realised he can shot weed to smoke for free. You get me? So a lot of the time he was shotting weed to smoke free. Then he got introduced to the fucking bookies. And then he was in the bookies winning money, losing money like a madman, and moving like he doesn't have a brain cell. You get me? But you shout out Rodney, he done his thing. But when the man them showed Rodney the brothel, that was it. Rodney became out of control. Rodney was gambling, going to the casino shop in Camberwell. And then he's going over by Edward's Bike Shop. They got a brothel there, all right. I've been there. Everyone's been there. A lot of man's been there. You go in there, you see Latino things. But let me tell you something, people. Since I've been woke and I've been on my journey, I realized, guess what? Those wasn't Latino things. Those were he, she's, and those were demons, fam. And this is why you have to be really careful, people, because sometimes, like I said, I'm admitting it. I'm admitting it, man. Thank God I'm clean and my spirits have been renewed and clean. But you have to really ask yourself, what are you doing? Because you see this matrix system and the way we've been programmed and all of these things to think that a lot of these things that we do out here is normal. Whether you tell people about it or not, it is not normal. A man going to the brothel is not normal. It's not normal. And for women to be working in a brothel, it's not normal. Those are Satan's workers. I'm just being honest with you, fam. God warned everyone about money, and money is the root of all evil. For once a woman is selling her vagina for money in a brothel in the UK and all that, especially, you already know that's a demon, fam. A real righteous woman with a heart wouldn't sell her vagina, and she'll go through her trials and tribulations. And I'm just being honest. If anyone think other, the comment section is there for when people do start watching these videos. The comment section is there. Throw your opinion in. You get me? But where I come from in Jamaica is even worse. And I wouldn't say it's even worse, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's even worse because, no, I'm not going to say it's even worse because the UK is crazy. They even got men brothel here. There's men, hey, oh my God. Before I even go back to the talking about Jamaica, do you lot know? I'm gonna give you lot the icing on the cake here, people. You're not gonna say, fuck me. Hey, where's my drink at? Charge up for this one. Do you lot know? A lot of these famous people and a lot of your local and popular rappers, your favorite rappers that you lot love to listen to, drill music and rap music and all of these things. Do you know that a lot of them are going to brothels that are run by trans, and they're having sex with them as a ritual? Oh my God, I don't like spilling the beans sometimes. A lot of these rappers that you lot watch, they have to have sex with men, but a lot of them, there's many ways how Satan will make them do it, and a lot of them prefer to go to a brothel which is trans, or when they're at home in their mansions or wherever they stay. They will order escorts that are trans to come just to perform that ritual because they need that ritual to get through to the next little stage they need to get through. This is why it's not good to sell your soul, and this is why it's not good to be a part of the system. And I'm just being honest. I feel sorry for these rappers, man. These rappers, these footballers, all these sportsmen. If you look at the women that they're with, people, it's nothing but concubines. It's nothing but concubines. I told you, these demonic people are floating around everywhere. Same thing like Jamaica again. There's a place called Portmore Back Road. Apparently it's one, I've never been there before, but apparently it's one whole long road full of women. You go there, you pick which one you like. And people are going there to have sex with different type of women with that for ritual. But this is what I'm trying to say. This is why it gets scary, people, and this is why it's crazy. Because hear what? If there's a lot of demons upon the earth and it's 75% non-human upon the earth, people, who are people having sex with? Because as far as I can see, on a day-to-day basis, everyone's fucking demonic out here. Everyone's either witches or wizards, especially this London and UK I'm living. Everyone's basically like witches and wizards, fam. And I'm floating around these people on a day-to-day basis. Some of them like me, some of them don't. Because they can see I'm not like them. People, I'm just being honest with you, people. The brothels, you have to be careful. It's a part of the matrix system. Even police officers are going to the brothel to have sex. But these places are meant to be getting boomed down. Police are meant to be kicking down the fucking door. You get me? Now, I'm not giving anyone ideas. I'm not giving the police force ideas. You get me? Whatever people want to do is up to them. But I'm just saying it, people. I've been to the brothel a few times myself. And I went there with the naked eye, cuz. And lust. And this is how deep it gets, people. I'm talking about my gal. And you're not going to laugh at me, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to, it's a reality, but a funny joke. And it makes people understand more and have a laugh about it, innit? I'm all up for the laugh. I'm talking about people where I don't want to have sex with my woman. Like, I'm thinking about Brazilian booty. I'm thinking about I want a Japanese thing. Hey, there's been many times where I've been on the website trying to go to the brothel and I end up having a wank and I go to sleep. I didn't even touch my woman because, hey, you see when you're living in darkness, people, I'm telling you, your mind is corrupted. It's like you're programmed to think nothing but darkness, fam. I could never live like that again. That life is shit. People, I'm talking about, I could be outside, because my neighbours then when I was living in Catford, it was all into music, so we'll have instrumental music. He had a studio in his house sometime. And I'm talking about kids sleeping, my gal's in her bed, and I get home and it's like, I'm drunk off the alcohol. I'm not drunk like that. My car's parked up outside. And I'm going to tell you a funny story. One night, I got in about 2 o'clock in the morning. My girl was sleeping. What happened? I can't remember what happened anyways, man. You get me? She'll probably bang her next man in the yard. You know how these guys them move already. So I didn't even know what happened anyway, but I came in, I was yacked. I remember I was chatting to a couple of gal on the snap. And Ross Clark. I was chatting to a couple of gal on the snap, and then boom, bam. And I'm a weird guy. Like, there's bare things that's trying to link me, but I'm not trying to link them. I don't know what it is. You see me, people, I will kill for my family, you know. And I'm not putting no side thing or anything before my family. It's a shame that my ex-partner couldn't say the same. She wasn't holding man down. I was holding down the family, everything intact. You get me? But at the end of the day, people, like I said, man come in now, yacked. And like, it could be an argument, it could be whatever. And I'm thinking, shit, I need some pum-pum. But before I drank alcohol and all these things, I didn't need no pum-pum. But Satan knows how to get into your mind. And this is what I'm trying to say, you have to be careful. Because when you're an empty vessel, you're fucked. When you're spiritually dead, you're fucked. You get me? Satan will get into your mind, brother. And telling you that, I'm talking about, I was on Viva Street. I was on Viva Street. I was on POF. Hey, I was on Viva Street for about an hour and a half, flicking through, trying to see who's got the cheapest price and what type of things I want tonight. Oh my days, people. You don't think I'm joking. I'm scrolling down looking for the £40 for 15 minutes thing because all I'm seeing is 80 quid for the hour. And because of the time what it is, it was late. It was like 3 in the morning. So the women, them have raised their price. And I'm scrolling through for an hour and a half and I'm looking, I'm thinking, nah, this one. I'm judging them by the screen like a clown. I'm like, nah, not this one. This one looks alright. Oh, this one got a back. I'll beat this one tonight. Oh my days. People, I swear to God, because try me. I used to be a nasty fucker, man. I never had no respect for myself. This is what you call having no respect for yourself. Now I have so much, it's been 2 years, I have so much respect for myself, people. I swear to you. You know when the barber forget to cut on top of the mustache and the hair's just prickly, just keeps tickling man's flipping nose, fam. But shout out to the barber, man, even though I think he messed it up a bit. But look, and haircut is £20. I can't believe it. Look, this side is not bad. And people actually look at me and say, I like your haircut, I like your shape up. You get me? My brother told me today, dog, from the workplace, your shape up's wavy. But I think he was taking a piss. Look at that shit. He must have been taking a piss. Even though I told you, when I step out fresh anyways. People won't even realise. You get me? But like I said, people, man, out Viva Street, and I'm talking about, what One night I got in my car, people, and I was yacked. I was waved. What the fuck? What the fuck was I doing? Back out in the car, putting in the postcode for the brothel, 15 minutes away. I said I need to go to one that's not too close to the ends. You know, you park out your car, you bump into people that you know, and they see everyone. Hey, I'm telling you, one time, hey, do you know what sent me home that night? And this is why I say God works in mysterious ways, man. Because like I said, it's bare he-she's in the brothel, man. People were going there, people were sleeping with he-she's in there. Women that was born women of two parts. I'm talking about demons. Demons have been, look, if police wanted to cut down on the brothel, they would have done it long time ago. The brothels are for the matrix system. It has to be there. This helps people dumb down people's vibrations. The brothel helps people dumb down people's vibrations, fam. And every time you go in there, you transfer spirits. You go in there, you think that it's just a woman alone that you're sleeping with. The woman prays to her Buddha in there. She's got her false god in there and that with her. She's done her witchcraft and that. She's lighting stuff in there. She's got things in there. I keep telling you, people, these things. You'll be surprised to know what type of rituals and chants people are doing. So when you're going there, you're having sex with that person, you're having sex with that person and all the other spirits and demons around in the room with you. This shit is real. This is what you call spirituality. And I'm the spirituality king. This is the shit they'll never teach you on the 10 o'clock news. I'm just being honest. And I'm telling you, that night when I was yacked, people, I got to the brothel, and you see when I got there, and I called the lady, I said, hello. I said, hello. I said, I'm outside. I was yacked. I was whispering. I was just thinking about, I'm going to clout a Japanese thing tonight. Up to this day, I still ain't clapped a Japanese thing tonight. Fuck. I'm going to have to clout a Japanese thing down the line still. But like I said, people, I got there and I called the lady. I said, hello? I said, I'm outside. Yeah? She said, okay, give me 10 minutes. Brother, I saw like 5 cars parked up on this dark road. People hiding. I saw 5 cars parked up on this dark road. Do you know how many spirits have been in? Do you know how many spirits is in that room and demons in that room throughout the whole fucking day that lady's been operating that service in that brothel, fam? And then we go in there and we attract a lot of this shit. And then we end up wondering why things is not going good in our life and why we're having even arguments with our partners and all of these things. A lot of men are going to watch this and say, fucking hell, Proph Rye is chatting sense. After I went to the brothel, the next day, me and my partner had a fight. We had a serious argument. She walked out. Brothel actually ruins people's life. And it plays a big part of porn as well, because a lot of men watch porn. And they said they never had sex with a Brazilian woman before, or a Caucasian woman before, or a Japanese woman, or a Chinese woman before. And they go into the brothel. People teach people. I mean, man them was giving around brothel links. I remember one night driving around to a party in the evening. A party. And when we got to the party, it wasn't working out. We couldn't get in. I couldn't believe it. All 20 of us, man them, niggas. And I'm talking about, we're with our white brethren, Spanish niggas, and our black friends. And I call everyone niggas, because whether you're white, black, Chinese, we're all the same, we all bleed the same. Everyone is a nigger. I'm talking about, the man them said, let's go to the brothel. We know a brothel around the corner where we can beat. So all 20 man, 5 to 6 cars, 20 man's going to wait. For how many women is there? 2? So we're going to be there for about 5 hours then, because everyone's paying for 20 minutes, £40. And then, you know, a lot of men are carrying around the Viagra already and not telling people. You get me? So a man's going to be in there for long, fam. You get me? And it's crazy, people, because that's the next thing as well. Man, them are firing up on the Viagra and going to the brothel to mash out their desire. Now, one of my work colleagues, Izzy told me, And if Izzy watches this, he's going to be pissed off. But I don't care. Because at the end of the day, if people don't want me to make content, don't talk to me, man. Because people expose themselves, you know. But shout out to my boy Izzy. But the reason why I love talking with Izzy, because Izzy's straightforward and he doesn't hide it. He says, we know we all have demons and we have too much demons sometimes, and he don't know why he can't stay away from the drink and a bit of the yay and all of these things. And when he does all of that, he wants to go to the brothel. He goes to the brothel. But I can see my boy Izzy is having sex with she's in the brothel. I'm talking about many women in the brothel, fam, with BBLs and fakeness. And Izzy's letting me know that he has sex with them in their ass. You get me? So that's also a ritual. But Izzy's telling me that he's a strong man for God and all of these things and all of these things. How can you say you're serving a true and living God and be caught up in that? God will slap me and feed me to the wolves. There's no way I can say I'm serving God and I'm doing all of them type of thing there. God will hand me over to the fucking wolves. So what God is he serving? What God is people serving? Because of as far as I see it, even pastors are going to the brothel to do ritual sex. The he-man from the mosque is going to the fucking brothel to do ritual sex. Same thing with the pastors in the synagogues. They're all into it. Many people out here are sleeping with men. And people are hiding and they're doing it with the transgenders because they think they can get a pass and they can get away with it because they can think if they do get caught, they can say, I thought it was a woman. Not knowing that in a lot of these brothels is run and operating with transgenders. And since I've been on my journey, that's the only time I started seeing and realizing what's really going on out there. The government, the matrix system, they own these brothels. They own these brothels. And what do? To keep everyone dumbed down from God. And we already know there's no proper woman out here. This is Satan's kingdom out here upon the earth. And this is how Satan likes everything to be run. He wants to know if you're a man and you're horny right now, you're going to the brothel, he's gonna send you to a brothel and have sex with a transgender. And all you're thinking and looking at is that she has a fat ass. People, I swear to you, people shouldn't be going to the brothel. It's very demonic. And when you do go there, you're setting yourself up to do deals and packs without even you know it. It's like signing contracts. And this is why it's good to stay far away from sins. This is why it's good to stay far away from sins, people. I tell you, I live just like everyone else, but different. More obedient. Money don't control. Money do not control. Lust does not control. Living of the world does not control. Living of the world will get you killed. Living of the world means you're living in darkness. You're accepting. You're enjoying. You can't serve light and serve dark at the same time. God says God is jealous. You can't have two masters. It just doesn't work. But people, you have to be careful of the brothel, man. Hey, I'm going to give you another little story quickly as well. You get me? 1 second there, people. Oh, shit, what happened there? 1 second, people. The story that I got for you lot is funny right now. Hear what now? Imagine our people. My stepdad nephew. His name's called Solo. He comes from Jamaica. And them man there can tell you a lot about buying pussy. Because if you see this man, it's like he has so much demons on him. He's haunted. Now, this man's got a wife at home who was my auntie. And anytime they fall out, they have argument. They're not getting along. They can't agree. He keeps on coming to me and telling me stories that he got a wonderful blowjob last night. He got a wonderful blowjob last night, and he like me fuck the girl in the park. I don't know what's wrong with him and fucking women in the park, fucking girls in the park. No morals, no nothing. The amount of girls he has sex with in the park is ridiculous. And now apparently they've seen a video one of his baby mums in Jamaica. I've seen videos on his phone of him. There was he had a white girl that he was dealing with in the market in Lewisham, and apparently he's on a video sucking her pum pum out in the park. Shout out to Solo, man. But like I said, imagine being a woman and being with a man like that. That is, and I'm not talking about that situation there. I'm talking about the fact that he'll come and link me and talk to me and tell me that he's paid £20 for a prostitute on Brixton Hill. That is the lowest of the low. That is the lowest of the low. And I've never done it in my life. But that is the lowest of the low, and that is old school. That's when there was no internet and there was no Viva Street, no dating website, and that you hear about people. I've always heard about people say, I'm not selling my vagina, I'm not selling my front or my vagina on Brixton Hill. Brixton Hill is known for selling vagina, and even the police didn't do nothing about that because they know these people are agents of the darkness. That's their job. They're out there to give men whatever they have and keep that shit flowing around in the communities. It's all set up really well out here, man. That's why I have to be careful. He's not using no condoms. And he's boasting saying that he's not giving them no more than £20. Fucking hell. Nah. That's not even going into the brothel. That's brothel on the street. That is brothel on the street. He said he's not giving them no more than £20. He's getting a blowjob and everything. And it was wicked and all of this type of shit. But then again, he's sleeping with my auntie. They're married, and then he's sleeping with my ex-partner's mum as well. Can you imagine how many diseases being passed around there? And this is what's going on out here, people. It's sickening. How many disease and spirits is being passed around there? Do you know how many spirits he's attracted? My man's out there sleeping with demons, walking around on Brixton Hill trying to give out their demon vagina. That's madness. People say I'm mad, but that shit is madness. This is what's going on, people. And you know, so funny. I'm going to give you like the last one. And this one's the funniest one. When I started my journey, people, I was going to my home because I left my mum's house. I was going to another house where I was staying. And I remember my brother told me that I can't stay at his house because he's in a shared accommodation. What he said, people, it was no excuse, and I'm happy that I didn't stay there anyway, because I realised that he's never really liked me. There was no love there from the start. He doesn't have love in his heart. He doesn't know what love is. He doesn't really have a personality like that. But that's my brother, though. But you get me? And people, as I dropped him off down the road, he's like, right, that's a prostitute right there, you know? You get me? It's like cheap as well, £20. And people, and this is how Satan works, because he'll work through people. And it's a good thing I started my journey at that right time, man. I would have knew anyways. But I said to him, is it? And I said, I don't really do them things there, dads, you know? Because my brother, his name's called Dwayne, but we call him dads sometimes. Dads. Not dad, dads. Dirty dads. Yeah. So I spun the car around when I left him. And then I drove by the Tesco on Old Kent Road. And I parked up. And I had a thought in my mind saying that I should link. And like I said, I left my ex just now. I left my ex. It's been like 2 days, and I ain't beat or nothing. And that's what I'm trying to say. When you're not serving God, your mind is in the wrong places, because I was just thinking about beating gal and beating this gal. And if I wasn't careful and God didn't take charge of my life, I would have probably been out there, and I would have probably had about another 2 to 3 more kids with different baby mums out there. Because my mind is wild. My mind is wild. My mind wild, people. Trust me. Well, it's like I've broke up now and I moved on, and there's been bare women and gal then that's been waiting for me. My mind is wild. I'm loose cannon, not having sex with condoms, and I'm hearing stuff like my brethren Dan. He loves going to the brothel a lot as well. He comes and linked me and telling me about he met this girl on this Hinge app, and she told him the truth that she has HIV. Shit like that scares me, fam. Shit that scares me. I don't want none of that shit. That shit is for no man. You can't be a man and be rolling around with that. And this is why the gal them love me out here. They smell me from a distance. I'm clean. I'll be honest with people. As much as I love women and that, I don't even like a woman standing too close to me or even getting too close to my skin until I suss out their skin. I need to know that a woman is clean before I can let a woman touch my skin. That's how clean I am. That's how clean I feel. You get me? You can see it in my face, because it's been like 2 years. I was celibate for 2 years. No masturbating, no woman, no nothing. I'm talking about focus on Lord. Focus on the Lord. Doing the will of God, constant. God's got man working hard. But then again, my brother telling me that is a buff thing, and that woman is selling pom-pom and do all of this just to pull over the car down the road. My man's telling me to go along with it. From 5 seconds away, people, as I'm looking at my window, and I didn't even call it over. So we park up on the left and thought that I wanted business. I was doing business. And when it was from 5 minutes away, people, I couldn't believe it in my life to know that it was a he, she. It was a he, she, people with a wig. And that's who my big brother Dwayne's telling me that man should go, and it's cheap. That's when I realised that my brother's been having gay sex. Sorry to say it, people. Now I know why he's walking around with a woman's spirit and that. And moving kind of crazy and moving like he's a fish. And he's having tantrums. And my big brother Dwayne, he moves like a girl, fam. I swear to you, he holds malice like a girl. People, anyhow, I was dumb. And I've always had a good brain on my skull. I've always had a good brain on my skull, people. Anyhow, I was dumb. You wouldn't believe to know people are out there sleeping with he, she from off the streets. Brothel Street, I call it. Brothel Street. For 20 quid, 30 quid. Even 15 quid, the lowest of the low. Crackheads and stuff like that, the lowest of the low. You have some dirty men out here, and I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you, people. Stay away from the brothel. The brothel's no good. The brothel's no good. It's all if you do that, you're gonna make a pact. You're gonna make a covenant. You're gonna add bare shit upon your life, and you're not gonna have peace. You get me? Unless you're mixed up in darkness and you know that you have to go and do some gay shit in the brothel like a lot of the rappers them. You get me? These rappers are not innocent, you know. They just talk and rap like they love gal. Behind closed doors, trust me, fam. These men are into their brethren and that. And when I say in, I'm talking about proper in there, RDX, in there. You say, the same way how P. Diddy was mashing up Meat Mill. You see how P. Diddy was mashing up Meat Mill? It's how a lot of these men are out here that you see rolling around with their brethren. That's why when you see the Prophet on the road, he's walking alone. You get me? Until I know that I'm walking with a man them that are full on Christified. I'm talking about Christified. You get me? And that means certified Christ. Certified a brother in Christ. I ain't walking with no one on the road like that. Don't get me wrong, you might see me with a few with my family members. You might see me and my brother or my nephew in the party. Or if you might see me with a few people that I like. We might go party. You might see us out in the bar. You might see us out on the street. You get me? We're living. Man ain't living in fair. But at the same time, I bring people out. I show them, come roll with me, man. I'll show you what I got out here. When you're rolling with the Prophet. You get me? But like I said, people, stay away from the brothel, man. Stay away from the brothel. And like I said, it's hard to avoid the brothel because you'd be surprised to know that a lot of the girls that the man them wifey out here is selling pom-pom on OnlyFans. And they have private links in their phone that I'm talking about men that give them money like £50 for no reason. You get me? And you'd be surprised to know that they go and give them a little pom-pom now and then because they know that brother got money, and when they want a little £50, like £100, they can take that from him. And these women have men and that. So that again is a brothel. And then you got a man, you're going to go and have sex with that brother there because he got money, pick up bare different type of spirits, bring it home to your family, you got kids there and all of them type of thing there. Listen, people, out here is mad. Out here is mad. Stay away from brothel and just... I would love to say stay away from people, but it's impossible sometimes. Because at the end of the day, as much as people are evil and that, we still have to work with people. You get me? But keep yourself righteous, people, man. And stay far away from sins, because in these last days, you'll see. And you don't want the wrath upon you. But like I said, there's bare plagues coming and hitting the earth. And it is what it is, isn't it? God's way or no way. So, like I said, people, I'm going to leave the video here, man. And I hope everyone enjoyed this video and get a little laugh out of it, man. But like I said, we've all been through it. not all of us, but we've been through it, man. We live and we learn, and it's a good thing that we can come here, speak about it, and teach people about it. I'm sure when a lot of people who do watch this, they'll understand. They won't want to go. They won't want to go brothel again because they realize it's either he, she you're beating in there, or it's demons. You get me? Cause ain't no wonderful woman from God gonna be in the brothel, cause you get me. And it's just simple as that. People are going there. They can't control their urges. They're horny for no reason. Satan got everyone in a stronghold out there. And you got to use your mind. You got to be strong. You got to stay away from all of those things. You get me? It's a boy Proph Rye, man. Stay blessed, people. One love. Whoosh.